Hello. I think I'm live. I need to check my audio level real quick and maybe mess with a couple settings. Oh, everything looks different over here. What is this? I think this is good. Um and then I have this pop filter on. I know I've been talking about it for a while. I finally got kind of tired of my air bursts. So hopefully that this helps. Let's see. Check 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm good. This kind of bothers me, but I think it's for the best. Because now I can't get like really close to the mic like I like to. Maybe I'll give up on it. I don't know. I don't. It just feels so in the way. I'm taking this off. Maggie's here in the corner. I can't point to her. Right there. But how's it going, everybody? I'm gonna eat my late night snack pretty soon. And then I was thinking maybe play some Minecraft because I can't really start anything right now for a video game. So, hey DD4N, how's it going? I have a bunch of random stuff with me right now. I'm getting ready for my trip to Chicago tomorrow. And I have like this thing with me, my Game Boy SP Plus, I guess I'll say. It's like a retro handheld, but that's supposed to be like a Game Boy Advance SP. I got my Steam Deck that I charged up. I thought I was gonna maybe bring it, but maybe too much. And then I also have some cheesy Fiesta potatoes and a cheesy bean and rice burrito because this was free. I had a what is it? What's it called? A reward. Yeah, I had a reward. Yo, Castles, how's it going? Yeah, I gotta show you. It are you familiar with uh the world of retro handhelds? Cause this thing can do some pretty cool stuff. I think DD4N, you and Castles for sure. You were both on my last stream when I had a bunch of pizza. And I'm fairly certain that I got sick from eating all that pizza. It may have been a mistake. Not because of the amount or anything, but you can never be sure when you get sick, like if it's food poisoning or something else. It could just be totally random. Or it could be from Maggie stepping all over my tables. And I got some germs from her. But I've been struggling the past I don't know, 5 days ish. And like 3 of the past 5 days I've just been crawled up in bed on my side, like trying to trying to survive. Gutierrez, what's up? Yeah, and thank you. Yeah, and then one of those days was Father's Day too. So it I've been off for a little break now. Gutierrez, if you just hopped in, I was explaining how I got food sickness or food poisoning for a long time, and that's part of the reason why I've been gone. Yeah, I feel pretty much 100% better now, which is why I have Taco Bell. I'm sharing a cheesy fiesta potato with my wife. She has the other half, and then I'm having the free cheesy bean and rice burrito. I don't think it was from the frozen pizzas. Honestly, it could be from anything. Um, this is one of the times where I did use Chat GPT or Gemini to like figure out what type of symptoms or where you could get things from. I have a story about that too, about asking AI for medical attention stuff, and you'll never believe what this information came from. Yeah, I've just been super sick. That's all. But thanks, Foodie Love. Feeling better. Glad that you're here too, and you caught me online. I also have a nice little drink, so yeah, pretty much all good now. What was that story? Well, first, I'll say that when it comes to symptoms of things like food poisoning or a stomach bug or the flu or a fever, because I also had a little bit of a fever too. They're all kind of in the same realm. So you don't know if it's a viral infection or if it's from the food. It also gives you like body aches and shivers too. So basically, the AI said that it could be any one of those things. You could have picked up bacteria from like an unclean food surface. Let's say Maggie was just pooped or something, and then she crawled on my table, and I ate off of it. That's a possibility, but I guess for one way to not have to deal with that again is I should always remember to Lysol my table before I eat off of it. It was just me, Foodie Love. Another thing is that maybe I left the pizza out for too long before I froze it, because I'm pretty sure I did leave the pizza out for a couple hours, so like it got to room temperature. So it could have been bad food handling by me. Um, and I wouldn't say because it was frozen pizza, by the way. Yeah, we'll never know, Gutierrez, because I know you were asking about frozen pizza too. So I don't want to put you off from freezing your pizzas. By the way, I'm still going to freeze my pizzas. I'm just not going to leave food out on the counter for as long as I have been. Because even in the past couple days, if I heat something up in the morning and it's like 4 o'clock and I still left it on the stove, I'm throwing it away now. Where before this incident, I probably would have been okay either eating it or, um, yeah, just putting it in the fridge and saving it for another day. We'll never know, but I'm back, and I have to get back into the swing of things. I'm thinking about playing some Minecraft because since I'm going to Chicago tomorrow, I don't have I don't have the mental capacity to start anything new and then remember what I did 4 days later. So maybe I'll pull up some Minecraft in a little bit. Oh, DD4N. Let me show you my Game Boy SP. So this is a what is it called? An Anbernic. Okay, this is a long name. An Anbernic RG34XX SP. So it looks like an SP, feels like an SP, except it's got extra shoulder buttons here. And it's got analog sticks, which are not really necessary. And it's got extra buttons here for other types of games like SNES games, PlayStation games, things like that. Thank you, Foodie Love. I appreciate it. I actually don't like airplanes. So Yeah, much appreciated. I don't like public transit at all, actually. Um, when it when it comes to your life being in someone else's hands and you're not able to control your vehicle, I don't like it at all. I don't like buses, subways, anything like that. All right. So I was just messing with this and I put a new operating system on it. So when I turn it on, it should only take like 15 seconds for it to boot up. So let's see. Got a little green light on the side. It's an emulator, DD4N. So, you have your totally legal ROMs that you get from your own cartridges yourself, and then you load them up onto here. Oh, I was just playing something. I was thinking about playing Chrono Trigger. So I just booted up Chrono Trigger on here on my trip. But yeah, I know you can't really tell. But if I close out of it, how do I close out? You can like customize the UI. So I have this UI right now. Work. Oh, no, you can't really see it. Let me turn on the brightness. Maybe that'll help. You can't really tell, but that's a bongo cat. Like, they say meow meow instead of the lyrics to songs. And then you have a bunch of games here. So I have like my Game Boy Advance games because this is mostly a Game Boy Advance machine. Because the screen is the exact same aspect ratio as a Game Boy Advance. So got Advance Wars on it, Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. I never played it before. Played a little bit, like just messing around. Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Boo's Fury, Legacy of Goku, Fire Emblem, Golden Sun, Nightmare in Dreamland, Zelda Minish Cap, Mario and Luigi, Metroid Fusion, Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass, which is like a Emerald version, but in the style of a Game Boy Color game. That seemed pretty cool. Pokemon Unbound, which I've never played before. Red Rescue Mystery Dungeon, and then Pokemon Pinball for when you just want to pick up something and play real quick. And then I have like some PS1 games too. Castlevania, Chrono Cross, Crash Bandicoot, Final Fantasy Tactics, Legend of Mana, a bunch of Mega Man, and Spyro. Yeah, it's just a very humble collection right now. But one of the cool things about this is that, let's see if I can load up a game real quick. So let's load up Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. It should give us the Game Boy starter logo. Maybe the sounds too. Hold on. I know you can't see it. It's like super whited out, but I know you heard it. And then it's just like you're playing a Game Boy SP. I got hot sauce in my throat. And then the cool thing about this device is that when you close it, it goes to sleep. So it'll take a couple seconds and then go to sleep. And then even when it shuts down, because it'll like do some power saving thing, it'll shut down completely. But you turn it back on. And then it's just like a quick resume for your game. So unlike retro gaming of the past where you turn off your game and you have to go all the way back to the boot menu and things like that, it just goes right back into where you're playing. So it's really good for, I don't know, things like Pokemon or other RPGs where you don't need to find a save point. You just turn it off, turn it on standby, and then you just keep on playing. But yeah, DD4N, that's the sound of my childhood too. Maggie is around. Foodie Love. Maggie was around here. She was just like off camera a little bit ago, about to knock over all of my stuff. She probably went to the bathroom. I'm guessing. Yes. Oh no is right. I should be careful around Maggie. So when it comes to going to Chicago soon, there's a couple places that I want to hit up to eat food at. Well, just one that I know I want to go to is one of the Giordano's pizza places. But then my wife was telling me or asking me what other foods that Chicago was known for. And there's like the Chicago style hot dog. And then I remembered about the Italian beef sandwich. So those are two other things that I really need to try. Oh, and Foodie Love, your cat's watching the stream with you. Dang, we got to get Maggie here so your cat can see another cat. Oh yes, Jennifer said that Maggie's in the bathroom. She's doing what? Oh, Maggie, come here. They want to see you. They request Maggie. Yes, come. You see, this is why I get sick. Because I'm eating something and then I get distracted and then I pick up Maggie. But okay. It's worth it, I suppose. But yeah, so I have the pizza, the Chicago hot dog, the Italian beef sandwich, and then there is a really popular Japanese grocery store, Mitsuwa. There's only a couple of them throughout the United States. There's the ones that I know of is the Chicago one. There's one in LA-ish type area. One in New Jersey, and then maybe one close to Texas or in Texas. Those are the four that I know of, and that's probably most of them. But it's like a very, I don't know, just a Japanese grocery store, but big. It's not one of those little small boutique ones that you might think of. And then they have usually a pretty large food court with lots of different Japanese restaurants, like those that specialize in ramen, rice balls, and then just other types of dishes too. I actually have a picture of when I went to that place on my Instagram, where they had a frozen beer, like a slushy beer. Because think about like a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. A 7-Eleven Slurpee, but it's beer. And it was really good too. So I'm excited to go back to that. That might be one of the first places that we hit up. Maggie, you gotta get down. She has been squeezing into more and more tiny spaces on my desk lately. Even though there's maybe only 5 inches of space to walk on, and the rest is like my keyboard, my controllers, my mouse. Dude. That's not much space at all. And Maggie's always getting up in there. She's right there. Yeah, I'm kind of cluttered. I wouldn't say I'm messy. I'm just kind of, yeah, cluttered. Anyways, I got the humble cheesy bean and rice burrito. Anoka, hey, what's up? Yes, that's because she's always here bothering me. Castles, no. Maybe it's a challenge for her. It is the catwalk. Oh, by the way, I downloaded a new game that I wanted to play, both on stream and off stream. But since I really like playing JRPGs, I got FF7 Rebirth. I just downloaded that yesterday. It took forever for some reason, even though I'm hardwired in and I have a pretty decent connection. It's like 180 gigabytes. So I got FF7 Rebirth that I plan on playing. Um, I'm thinking that I can play this on stream and then play it off stream on my Steam Deck, given that the cloud saves work on Steam. And then I also picked up, what is it? Um, yeah, here we go. I got the other FF7 Crisis Core because right now on Steam there is a Square Enix sale for all the Final Fantasy games. I almost picked up a bunch of them, like FF8. Oh, I almost picked up FF8, FF9, FF Tactics as well. That new FF Tactics game. But then I decided to against getting a lot of them, even like FF10 again, because I could play Final Fantasy 8 and 9 on my little emulator thing anytime. Oh, castles. That's good to hear. Just had to update. That's how they get you sometimes. And, I don't think YouTube really tells you that you need to update right away. Not like the Taco Bell app. For some reason, the Taco Bell app is always on you. Like, you're using an outdated version of the app. You must update. Or maybe that's McDonald's. Mm-hmm. But YouTube, you can go on for a little while. Oh, and I also plan on continuing Resident Evil 2 at some point because I need to continue Claire's story. And I don't feel good about keeping the game only half completed with Leon's. So I'll continue that as well. There's a lot of stuff that I want to play. Castles, you had a Crunchwrap for the first time? What'd you think about it? The Crunchwrap Supreme is my go-to Taco Bell item. Not because it's my favorite, but because it's always included in one of the really good value boxes, depending on what location you go to. There's always this like $7 build your own deluxe box, and it's got, you can choose like a Crunchwrap Supreme or some other type of burrito or a chalupa, something like that. So you get the Crunchwrap Supreme, you get cheesy fiesta potatoes for free, you get a beefy 5-layer burrito and a drink. So that's, what was that? 2 things, a side, and a drink for $7, which is really good. Cape to Coast. I have never played Baldur's Gate, but I've been seeing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. So, do you think that that's something that I would like? Because all I know is that it kind of plays like D&D, which I've never played before. But you know I like JRPGs, and you know I like Diablo. I don't really like high fantasy stuff that much though, which is probably why I never got into stuff like World of Warcraft or Elder Scrolls. I've had this game for years, many years. Elder Scrolls 5. Never played it. Not past the very intro where like you get off the wagon and then a dragon attacks and then you get your first shout. Castles, you said the Crunchwrap Supreme was amazing. You got light sour cream and cheese. Keep it healthier. Yeah, I think they're pretty filling too. They're good. They have a lot of variety. You get the layers of the tortilla and then a crunch and then some meat. Oh, and freshness from the tomatoes too. That's always good. Anoka, high fantasy, but all about Final Fantasy, which is kind of funny because there are some Final Fantasies that are more higher, like traditional Western fantasy that I kind of like. If you're familiar with them, I played Final Fantasy IV, and that one's pretty, nerdy. that Western style fantasy, and I like Final Fantasy IV. Cape to Coast, Dragon Age 2. That one's pretty old, right? Was Yeah, I've never played a Dragon Age either. There's lots of things that I need to experience. Oh, I need to find a fire sauce. Is it just me, or does when anyone goes to Taco Bell, they're always skimping on the fire sauces? Because I always get fire in Diablo, and between the two, they give me way more Diablo than I need. But you need the fire sauce to get like a balanced hot sauce flavor, whereas the Diablo sauce is just like a tangy, limey, spicy flavor. But I should have one somewhere there under that Domino's pizza box. I need more fire sauce. Thanks. Jennifer just threw one to me from across the room. She still had an extra one. Actually, this this Taco Bell that I went to today, they were out of fire sauces. I had the location set to the wrong Taco Bell at first, so I plugged in like all the way up to 15 for the fire sauces, and then I switched locations to the one that was closest to me. And when I switched locations, it was like, this item in your cart is gone. You need to remove it so we can continue your order. And so I had to take out all of the fire sauces that I was going to get and just use from my stash. Oh, also some other games that I've been trying to catch up on is the Kingdom Hearts series, since that Kingdom Hearts 4 game looks really good. Franklin Kramer, hey, thanks for joining in. It could have been from the Jets. I don't know, because that one night I had like pizza from Jets and Little Caesars, all from varying times that I bought it. and all left out for varying amounts of time before I froze it. So who knows? I'll just be more careful with my own food handling safety next time. Anoka, Fire and Diablo is the best mix. I agree. Both of them together. I have my little graveyard right here. You probably don't need to see this, but it's like 5 sauce packets. All right, so I use 5 sauce packets for half of a cheesy fiesta potato and 1 cheesy bean and rice burrito. That's kind of light for me, but it was half of a fiesta potato. So let's see the ratios that I used. 3 fire sauces to 2 Diablos. Yeah, all of the other Taco Bell sauces, for me, they taste like water. What are they? Under fire is mild, medium, and hot, or just mild and hot. They taste like nothing. I might as well not use anything. Cape to Coast. If I get a P.O. box, you'll mail me some Seminole Tribe hot sauce. Ooh. That sounds interesting. You know, once I looked up how much a P.O. box costs, those things are not cheap. How much is a P.O. box in Virginia? How much is a P.O. box in Virginia? They're stupid expensive, though. Or even from like a UPS store. Oh. AI is telling me $5 to $100. Maybe they're not too bad. I don't know. Yeah, that seemed to be closer to what I remember, is about 100. Maybe I was asking the UPS store though. And then yeah, I want to look up that Seminole Tribe. Hold on, Seminole Tribe. You'll have to show it to me, or if you can drop a link, I'd be interested in seeing it because it's probably too local for Google. That's probably why I'm not showing or seeing it right now. Oh, they make it on the reservation. Yeah, yeah. Then for sure they won't have it. Castles, have I heard about red meat disease? No, I have not. Let's find out about it together. Red meat disease. Oh, I just heard about that. Um, when I was in a like delirious state of feverishness, and trying to sleep, and really uncomfortable and soreness, uh, my my wife was like, "I need to check you for ticks," because she was worried about me developing a an allergy to meat, but I was clear of them. But you got to be careful. Don't go stomping around the woods for fun. At least not without some. What do people do? Like put tape around their boots, or at least tuck your pants into your boots or something. All right. I finished my food. I have my drink. I think I'm gonna boot up a new world on Minecraft. And if anybody knows how to play Minecraft, and give me some hints. But otherwise, it'll just be like a nice little chill thing. It doesn't have to be too try hard. It's mostly just for something for me to do with my hands. I just got this game not that long ago on my PC. Maybe like 2 weeks ago. I've only played it a little bit. Castles, the best you can do is get iron. That's about the best that I can do as well, so don't worry about that. I need to get more into the middle of the screen. All right, this is good. Oh, Cape to Coast, you never played Minecraft? It's actually a pretty good time. Let me adjust this a little bit. My first impression of Minecraft was that it was only for like 8-year-old boys. But it's way more calm and deep as you might think. So let's just start with a brand new one. We're gonna call it Taco Bell Paradise. And then the only thing that I know for how I learned how to play the game is that, hold on, why can I not scroll down? I guess that's it for that part. You want to show coordinates here? Oh, you can't really see it. Hold on. I'll just move myself out of the way for now. You want to show coordinates so you know where you are. You want to know how many days you played. The guy I learned Minecraft from, he turns off this, fire spreads, so I turned that off too. I've never played with it on before. And I think that that's good. Yeah. And then you just create. You just go for it. I should make this full screen in a second. How do I get that? Well, I'm not really seeing it. Oh, here it is. There we go. We're full screen now. Oh, and there's my little guy. Dressed all in black, just like I am. All the time. Alright, I don't know if like when I'm watching it, I'm watching the screen. I always hate it when the camera's looking the wrong way, but this is probably fine. Or you know what, I'll move myself to this side. Oh. Castles, yes. I'm getting really dark, by the way, in the summer. I tan very heavily. So I'm probably right there with him. Alright, so we look around. Looks like we're by the beach or something. Like a nice, beautiful sunset, which is actually not good, which means that it's almost time for darkness. So I gotta get to mining. Or the first thing you do is you punch a tree. And then every block that breaks in Minecraft is something that you can obtain. So like you see, I got 5 pieces of wood now. And then some of this stuff takes a little bit of just memory of like what you can do. And probably just from people teaching you too. Like I learned from the videos that my daughter was watching when she was learning how to play Minecraft. And I've seen them a bunch of times, at least the most beginning videos of like how to get started. So like once you get a good amount of wood, you can open your inventory, and then you turn the oak logs into oak planks. So now you got like a stack of planks, and you make sticks from the planks too. Let's make some more more planks. And then you can even build a crafting table, and the crafting table unlocks a lot of stuff, which is really cool. So you put that sucker down, and then you can build like a wooden axe. And then what the axe does is I chop down trees a little bit faster now. Not by much though. But then as you find better materials and stuff, the speed of chopping down things or mining stuff gets way faster. So like once I get a little bit more, I'll probably build a wooden pickaxe or something, and then go find a little hidey hole to make in the side of a cave. Alright, so now I can make a wooden pickaxe. Got that. Alright, and then we can take this thing with us too. So even though that we put it down, we can take it back. And then just go explore a little bit. If we want, we can like go along the coast and see what's built. And these worlds are randomly generated too. So every time is going to be different. You got like wildlife here. But what looks like a good place? Maybe by this cave, or we got like water. This actually looks pretty cool. Let's go swim to this island. Oh hey, AEM. Good evening. How are you doing? It's going well for me over here. Yeah, I'm pretty much 100% back to normal now, so that's why I wanted to hop on and just hang out with you all. Oh look, we got bumblebees. I've never started off in an area with bumblebees before. Alright, so I gotta find a nice little area where I can maybe hunker down and maybe start a farm. So this looks like a good area. Like I could start a farm here and then dig into the world over here. Let's try to dig. Alright, I should probably build a shovel. Here we go. A wooden shovel. And there's that. And then you can like terraform a little bit. Oh, Castles, you like the pink tree biome? I do too. Yeah, I know that you can choose what biome that you start out on too, but I kind of like to just roll with whatever the game gives to me. Alright, maybe this will be... I don't know if I want to step down into the farm area. I'm not that good at this type of stuff, like interior design, exterior design. And actually, that makes no sense because the roof is like not that big. But we'll go with it. Maybe I will build a door right here. There we go. Yeah, the cherry blossom biome is really nice because all of the petals fall down on you. Oh, and my shovel already broke. Oh, by the way, the reason why I'm going to Chicago in the first place tomorrow, and I'll be there for a couple days, is that I'm going to the Minecraft experience with my kids and my wife too, because now we're all into playing Minecraft. So ever since my daughter got into it, me and my wife got into it, and now we all play as a family, like on the same world. So we're gonna go to the Minecraft experience, which is like a guided interactive session of family friendly Minecraft stuff, where it's like an augmented reality adventure. I'll call it. You know, like they put stuff up on the walls, and then you pick up little balls and you throw it, and it looks really cool. If anyone likes Minecraft, you can look into it. It's in Chicago. It's the Minecraft experience. So I'm excited for that, but I'm kind of more excited for the food. I don't know what's more exciting. Both are good. So this is kind of what you do in the beginning of Minecraft. You work on building your hidey hole. You could build it out of wood and like build it out in the open if you wanted to, but this is just the easier way to get started, is to build into the side of a wall. Oh no, my thing broke. Oh, but the good thing is that I have cobblestone now, which is the material that I got from there. Right over here. And what you do with that is you already upgrade from wooden equipment into stone equipment. So now I have a stone pickaxe that's going to work a little bit faster. And have a little bit more durability too. Alright, this looks like a pretty good hidey hole for now. And then you can do stuff like build a door for here, like a real door. So let's do that. How can I make one? Can I? I thought that I could. Yeah, right here. Oak door. Here we go. And you place that sucker right here. And there you go. That's a home. And then I might need some food. So this guy might have to die, unfortunately. Oh no, he's running. He dies a lot quicker when you have a sword, and it feels a little bit less inhumane. But there you go. You get pork chops. And maybe I'll kill a chicken too. Oh, there's already a skeleton out there. Skeletons have this super crazy aimbot. Whoa. That zombie's riding a horse. Ah. My gosh. And that's when Minecraft's kind of scary. Because when you die, you lose all your stuff too. All right. So I got to pick an area where I want to start digging down. Oh, he poked me through the door. All right, I'll start right over here. This looks good. All right, so what you do is, since we're not strong enough to like explore the outside when it's dark out, because we'll just die to the skeleton or that zombie on the horse, you go down into the mines and you see what you can find down here. And then you just do this nice little pattern. You go 1, 2, 3 and hop down. So it's like super therapeutic by just doing this, especially if you're just chilling at night or trying to relax and lay down somewhere. It can kind of get as exciting or as not exciting as you want to, because then sometimes you go explore these huge caves. And then you like fight off a bunch of bad guys. Oops. But has anyone ever seen the Minecraft movie before? I feel like you probably wouldn't have, unless you're a fan of the movie. But if you need a reason to watch it, if you're not a fan of Minecraft, the main character is played by Jack Black. So that's one reason. If you like Jack Black, like in Tenacious D or Nacho Libre, School of Rock. What other popular movies was he in? Shallow Hal, Tropic Thunder. I guess there's a pretty good amount. But so he's the main character, and then the director of the movies is the same from Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. I'm pretty sure. So it kind of has that same feeling if you like that type of comedy, I guess. All right, so unfortunately, I didn't find anything good. No coal, no nothing. And you gotta painstakingly jump all the way back up until you build some stairs. All right, what can we do here? We got a creeper out there. You know what? I should build another chest, another crafting table, because I'm too scared to go out there to go get mine. Yeah, so you're never really stuck doing nothing, because there's always something that you could do. And that kind of reminds me, when I first played Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch, I got stuck on like the first or second day because there was nothing more that I could have done. Because time passes in that game in real time, according to the time on your Switch. So like I had gotten all of the stones on the main island, and I got all of the stones on the little expedition island too. But to progress the story, you had to have like 8 of them, but I only had 7. So there was literally no way for me to continue to do anything in Animal Crossing until the next real time day. And then that's when I think I realized I didn't like that Animal Crossing game. Oh, what is this? This is copper. All right, copper's kind of cool. It's stronger than stone, at least. But it's not that great. But basically you dig it out and collect everything, and then you keep on going. The further down you dig, the better stuff you get. But I'm really hoping to get some maybe coal. That would be good right now. Because with coal you can cook that meat that I got, these pork chops. And then what else can you do with coal? Oh, make torches, which are good too. And you can go down a pretty good amount of ways too. Either until you get bored or until you get to the bottom of the world. Oops. So like if you look at the coordinates on the top left of the screen, the middle number, so it's like negative 911 and then 8 right now. Every time I go down, I'm going down by depth by 1. So this goes all the way down to negative 59-ish. So you can be here for a good amount of time if you're patient. But if you're not patient, you can just go find a different place to mine. Yeah, so like right now, we're not finding anything really good. So I might just go up and see if it's daytime and maybe make a different hidey hole. And maybe we can find like a cool cave to start out with. Oh, I actually heard a zombie moaning in my headphones. So maybe I was kind of close to a cave. Oh, yep, you just hop your way back up. Whoa. Uh-oh. I think he spawned inside of my house because I had no torches. Oh, thank goodness. I got him. And that's why you need torches. What is this? And then all the zombies die in the sunlight. So that's good. You get to see them all burn. All right. I should probably take these. Oh, is that a squash? Nope, just pumpkin, which is a type of squash. But let's look around and also make another pickaxe. Maybe there's something cool if I go up to the top of this hill and look around. That's kind of something cool, something interesting. Ugh, it's the desert area. It's like a desert plains type area. I'm not feeling it that way. But I do want to check out this ravine. Got a random mountain pumpkin here. All right, and there's coal here. That's what these little dark blocks are. But I think it's really hard to get when it's underwater. Like, it takes forever. That wasn't too bad. Maybe it wasn't affected by it. I don't know. But maybe my first hidey hole instinct was not a great spot. Because I went a pretty good ways and there was nothing really good. Alright, I'm gonna kill this sheep. Oh, sheeps are good too in this game, so you can build a bed with them, with the wool. But I don't know how to make a bed. Let's see. I know, I'll ask. I'll ask Jennifer, who's right over there. How do I make a bed? Okay, thanks. Wood, planks, and wool. I have 3 wool. Yeah, I have 3 white wool. Alright, I think I'm good now. I have enough for a bed, but I just don't know how to make it. Oh, it popped up. There you go. A white bed. So I might abandon this area actually and then go back towards that big mountain. That seems more fun. We'll live the nomadic lifestyle for today. And I need to eat these pumpkins. Because I can't sprint when my guy is hungry. Oops. I guess you can't eat raw pumpkins. Yeah, that mountain looks really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead there. Oops. Which I think was that was my starting area too, where I spawned in. You know what? This isn't exactly a desert. I'm gonna go check it out. It looks more like the Pride Lands from The Lion King. Maybe I'll find a cheetah. I don't know if those are in this game. Oh, but I'm told that there are leopards. But geez, my guy is so slow. I might need to eat some raw cow meat. I'm sorry, cows. There should be a way I can build a campfire too, but I don't know how to make it. Maybe I can build it here. Here we go. Campfire. Oh, castles. They're called ocelots maybe in this game? I had no idea. They look like leopards. Well, let's make some steak. And we just wait here until it poops out a cooked piece of meat. You know, this area is kind of nice too. I have access to a big cave over there. Oh, more cows. Yo, Monkey and Christo, what's up? I know that my stream title was very, very vague. You probably had no idea what I was gonna be doing on here. I didn't really have an idea coming into it either. Maybe just slightly. Oh, what is this? Huh. I don't know what that is. I did I pick it up? Oh, it was coal. Ooh, a campfire turned into coal. I had no idea. Oh, Monkey, you like the videos? So like my main food videos, which I need to get back into doing, soon though. And the MC gameplay. What's the MC gameplay? I'm trying to think of games that have MC in them. Oh, do people use that as the a shorthand for Minecraft? That's how little I know about this game. Thank you. Oh, I hear a guy. Zombie. Time to fight. Yeah, everything I know about Minecraft is from watching The Basement on YouTube, which is this duo of dudes such as myself that I'm pretty sure they're both dads. And they just make Minecraft videos like kid friendly no kid friendly Minecraft videos, all from guides to little challenges and stuff. I should have ate. Uh-oh. I need to block myself off. I'm scared. Should have ate that beef that I cooked. Where's the beef that I cooked? Oh, right here. All right. So with full hunger, I can heal up a little bit, which is perfect. And then now I have coal. Now we're getting somewhere. We can make a place habitable. Yeah, Monkey. I just don't know where I want to make a base yet. Like I'm trying to be kind of close to a water source so I can do it all and have a farm and stuff. Maybe this place is cool because I have a cave I can explore right there. And I think that there's water nearby over here. So yeah, this is probably a good space. And I have a bed too, so I can just sleep through the night. But here, let me build myself a little crude dirt house. Just right in the middle, next to this tree. That looks good. I got some wood I can use for the house too, but I don't really want to use up all my wood. All right, we're going right about... Oh, you got an Enderman over there. Right about here. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm fast enough. Erect the walls. Quick. Oh. This is the most frantic I've had to build a house. They haven't seen me yet. You know what? What if I just box myself in? This is not working. You know, funny enough, I can build pretty decently in Fortnite. Just not in this game. Alright, can I put my bed here and go to sleep? There we go. We're safe. Alright, we're good. Ooh, that was a little scary. And lots of zombies everywhere. What's up with that? I want to go explore this way first because I saw that there was some light. Monkey, the hardest thing for me in Minecraft is that I haven't been good at exploring caves without dying and keeping my stuff too. That's always been a struggle. So like, oh, you know what? I should leave my bed somewhere, right? So I can have a respawn point. Maybe I haven't been too good about that yet. So here, let me actually try to build my house for real. I should probably use this. Yeah, because I want to explore and do really cool stuff. But it's really hard to get down in there and come back alive. But you know, the real hardest thing might be just remembering where your stuff is. If you die on accident and you don't have a respawn point, you're just like, oh no, where was I? And then you'll never find your stuff again. Or you're maybe one day if you've played the same world for months. I don't know. I've never committed to a world for that long before. Alright, I don't know how I want this to be anymore. Let's go like this. Skip one. Monkey or anybody else, how do you like to play this game? Do you like to just be creative with it and make intricate builds, or do you beat the game and then make a new world? Like I don't know how people typically like to do things, or is it really just create your own adventure, and it doesn't matter how you like to play. It's all about how I like to play. If that makes sense. It's just every man for himself having fun in Minecraft. Maybe I want to build a door here too. There you go. We'll have like a little back door here. I don't like that it got placed on the inside. That's awkward. All right, we'll put the bed here and then set the respawn point. And this right here, and I should get another sword too. There we go, that's good. I think I can do this. And then, oh, a treasure chest. That's what I need, so I can start putting away some stuff. Oh, yeah, more on exploration. So what do you do when you have to get back? Or are you always on the move and like taking stuff with you? Or because when you start to gather stuff, right, you got to put it somewhere. So do you have a home base that you'll travel long ways to get back to, or is there like a fast travel that I don't know about to fly there? How do you do that? Here, let's just put everything away. I don't know how to quickly do this because I'm on PC. Double click. There we go. Now it's not working. Shift click? There we go. Shift click. Where's my steak? I need that. I know that's for sure. And then a little bit of charcoal. And I can make a bunch of torches, like a buttload of them. Hopefully that's not too many and then I die. Maybe I should put back some. Oh, I didn't know that you could set a waypoint. That sounds way more convenient. Yeah, and I'm just playing on Bedrock version, by the way, because this is what my whole family plays on, because my daughter plays on the Switch and my wife plays on a PS5. So we're all cross-platform together playing on the same stuff. Yo, Granite, it's going good. How are you? I'm starting a new world on Minecraft, and I'm still not too well versed in this game, so I'm still learning. I'm learning some things from Monkey over here, but I'm gonna go explore this cave. Oh, I should put away this pumpkin. Here we go. That's like the bare minimum, right? All right, we're gonna go explore this big scary cave. No, Granite, you got something important going on tomorrow that you need to be available for? I can make pumpkin masks to protect from Endermen, but I don't need to worry about them yet. Yeah, I'm gonna be avoiding every single Enderman that I see, so I'm not ready to fight one of those things. All right. Oh, there's two of them. I'm scared. All right, come out to the sunlight, zombies. Please. This is probably taking longer than just trying to kill him. All right, and then we'll get this. Look at them all come out. I need to go aggro them like a tank. Castles, you spoke too soon about the thing. Granted, I have no idea what gave me the stomach bug, honestly. I think it has to do with all that pizza I ate on my previous stream that I did, but it could be any number of things that either contaminated it or that I did that made the food not good to eat on accident. So we'll just chalk it up to a lesson of just making sure that you use yourself as the customer has good food handling skills and knowledge before you consume food. And I mean like food temperature wise and leaving stuff out on the counter for too long, stuff like that. One more. Alright, I think we can take these guys now. I think I'm doing alright, though. This is not too bad. You know what? It might be because of the dexterity of having a mouse. Because usually I play on controller, and I'm like kind of slow with it. But now I can flick my cursor all around. Alright, what does this guy want? And what's he doing down here too? Oh, maybe it gets real crazy over here. I kind of want to take a peek. Oh, got a little sneaky guy over there. I guess nothing too crazy. Ouch. Oh. Alright, let me play it safe and get this coal. Granted, I am pretty much totally good now. I may have felt like a little bit of remnants of feeling hot because I had a fever. It wasn't super high. Maybe it consistently stayed at around like 99, but then I kept it down with medicine. But now I feel fine. Like I ate pretty much whatever I wanted, and I'm drinking pretty much whatever I want. So that's how I can tell I'm back to normal. Man, for a while when I was sick, I did not want to look at any food. The only thing that I wanted to eat if I was hungry was like fruit smoothies. So there was like a whole day, maybe like a whole day and a half or almost two, that I didn't eat. Oh no, I gotta clear out the horde. But now I'm eating Taco Bell and bulldog noodles and all sorts of back to unhealthy stuff. So I'm fine now. But I didn't want to look at any food reviews on YouTube to like check out what people were doing. I didn't want to look at fast food release newses. Newses. The plural of news is news. Yeah. But now I'm fine. But thank you for your questions and concerns. And Monkey, I did all of the Resident Evil 2 Leon playthrough kind of recently. That was basically the last full type thing that I did. And I plan on going back into Resident Evil 2, by the way. So at some point, there'll be more of that. Because I want to finish the game completely. At least get the true ending. Oh, I should build, what's it called? A furnace. Why can't I build a furnace? Oh, I need more of this stuff. So I guess I'll make my way through Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake, and then see if I like those, and then maybe I'll just go straight into Resident Evil 9. I don't know. I don't know if 9 really connects to 5, 6, 7, 8, because I played 7 once. I don't know if I'm gonna play it again, and 8 was just nah. What am I doing? I need to cook some meat. Alright, here's something I don't know. What happens if I put in 6 here and 1 here? Will the 1 run out and then I basically lose out on cooking 2 things? Maybe. I've never done this before. And then I don't know. Yeah. Granted, so I put 6 pork chops in, but will the fire still be going? That's what I'm interested in seeing. If I can like pop in 2 of these beefs after this. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be starting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'll play that both on and off stream because at the pace. Oh, I gotta be super quick. Gotcha. At the pace that I go for when I'm streaming, since I'm so sporadic with my streams and I only play for about 2 hours on the stream, there's no way I could complete a whole JRPG unless it was like a really short one, if those even exist. But I do actually want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so might as well play that. No, I didn't get it. That's too bad. Can I sleep yet? Nope. Alright, let's go out and battle. See how this goes. I'll put all my stuff away, just in case. Oh, I didn't take the pork chops out. You gotta do both real fast, I guess. Oh, I didn't need to rearrange my inventory at all. Monkey, what other games are you playing right now? Alright, shift click. What are we taking? Some torches? I probably don't need that many, but I will take some just in case. What else do I want? Pork chop. And then I should make another sword. I've been battling people down there. Maybe a shovel too. I don't know if I'll need it, but it's there. Alright, back to the cave. Monkey, you said you've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk recently, sick for a couple of weeks and couldn't go out. Oh, you know, I had never played Cyberpunk. I was keeping up with a lot of video game news at the time, and I was just really enjoying hearing about how much problems that it had at first. I'm pretty sure it had a lot of problems. And there was like big controversies, right, about the development team and just everything about how that game was going. And that was pretty fun. Or fun to listen to, at least. Hold on. Can I get here? All right, we're good. No. Although I hear that it's a pretty good game now. Very respectable, at least. Yeah, it seems like a game that'd be up my alley. I just got to get around to playing it. But I'm really excited for Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out. I mean, who isn't? Like, is there anybody on here that does not play Grand Theft Auto? And then also, like, as a game to stream, I feel like that would be fun too. You know, a brand new game, people checking it out, and it's always got good story moments too. What did you say? Yeah, I'll get on PC. My wife says that no one's more excited than she is for Grand Theft Auto 6. We will be buying 2 copies because she will have it on PS5 and I'll have it on computer now. Mogi, there's lots of games we should not be playing around children. Granted, you're taking sick days just to play it. That's the life right there. I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of doing that. Have I? I don't know. Maybe. Have I ever taken sick days to play a game? Oh. Yeah, I can't remember a time where I took sick days to play a new release of a game, but if now is the time to do it, I'm more willing to do that now than ever. There's a zombie stuck up here. That's so funny. Let me release him. Or maybe I don't have to. Granted, you saying that GTA 6 is not releasing on PC on launch? No. No. Hold on, let me find out real quick. What is this? GTA 6 PC release date. Looks like I'll just need to buy another PlayStation. I'm gonna need to buy a second PlayStation so Jennifer can play on her file and I will play on my file. And you know that wouldn't be too bad, except that everything went up in price by like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for consoles and everything lately. Which is kind of crazy because I recently got this PC and this PC was still a fair price. Is that coal? I can't tell if this is coal or not. So it seems like the pre-built PC market has still not been affected by whatever RAM shortages or scarcity or inflation, artificial inflation. I don't even know what's going on. That is affecting the market. But all of the game consoles and whatever, those are somehow affected. But pre-built gaming PCs, maybe because they were already built, they still have a decent price. No, my torch. For some reason... Oh. Alright, we gotta light this place up. And then I just saw that Steam box that was supposed to be Valve's version of a console, that's releasing at $1,000. And I read in comments as well, I don't know if it's accurate or not, they're saying it's not as powerful as a PS5. Yeah, Monkey, I don't think building a PC is the way to go now. Because then you gotta spend thousands of dollars or like $1,000 on just the GPU. And like I'm a simple person. I'm okay just getting a pre-built. Maybe one day when my budget is bigger, I'll just budget for a more expensive pre-built. But they seem to get less flack as they used to. So yeah, Granite, you just beat it from whenever they raised them. And then it's not only pre-built PCs, but I feel like people are not even hating on laptops so much anymore. Is that true, or is that just my selective hearing? Because I've always liked the idea of a gaming laptop, but you know, when guys like Dave 2D on YouTube, he's like reviewing the newest stuff all the time. Some of his arguments seem pretty good. Oh, you got hit. Because they're not as gigantic anymore. A camping laptop. Is that like a gaming laptop that you take camping with you? I need to open up this area because I thought that place that I walled off was this area, but it's not. So I need some sort of sign that tells me to go this way and explore it. Oh, a gaming laptop, Castles. Granted, does my version of Minecraft have the... I'm guessing you meant new copper armor? I don't think so. This is just bedrock. And I haven't heard anything about a new copper armor. Yo, Calcool. What's up with you? It's going good over here. Oh yeah, Castles, you and your fear of the red meat disease. Yeah, ticks are no good. You know, I've only had a tick once or twice that I can remember, but only one time was memorable for me, and it was on the worst place imaginable for a man. And that's why ticks are one of the nastiest things that you can come across. Yeah, we're talking about that alpha-gal disease. We're talking about how it'll make you allergic to meat and turn you into a vegan. And yeah, Castles, ticks are sneaky things. They crawl up onto everywhere. Did I just scare you more? Uh-oh. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. Nope. Nope. No. 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 It's always the skeletons. I'm gonna go get it back and then run away. Check this out. Let's see. So red meat was that pork and beef? Well, what I'd be, most sad about the beef. Let me take a second to think about which one I would miss the most, Granite. Because I don't know right now. Oh, and cheese and dairy? I might miss that more. Because then you do have to become a vegan. Oh, look, I'm fine. This cave is so cool, but I gotta get out. Maybe I should get copper armor because it's here. All right, let's put back some coal so I don't lose it at the bottom of the cave. I need to do a little bit of research about this thing. This new disease. Is it new? Is it up and coming? And I will right after I make some torches. You know what? I probably need a little bit more than 12 of them. I should have more faith in my abilities. This is a good time to combine swords, right? I don't know. I combine them anyways. All right. Red something disease, right? What'd you guys call it? Alpha-gal. Ticks. Through the bite of a star tick, which transfers the molecule into a molecule? Like how many of them are we talking? One tiny little molecule that affects you? So I think if I couldn't eat beef anymore, the thing that I would miss most isn't really a dish, but it's just really soft braised beef. Like any type of braised beef that's stewed, beef stew, the Taiwanese beef noodle soup. Because there's so many different types of food where you just slow cook some like beef chuck roast or anything, and you get that nice fall apart soft meat, and it's kind of like got some chewy bits in it that I like. And you just put it with carrots and tomato, and that's a meal, and you put it on rice. That's what I would miss the most. So just stewed meats in general. That's what I would miss. Let me see what you guys are saying. Literally, what can you eat if you get it? Yeah, just you have to become all vegans. Vegan only. You can eat beans on toast, but you got to make sure that the toast was made without eggs and butter and milk. All right, let's look into this description of the alpha-gal. And then I'll probably head off soon after this because I got to get up and make sure I have energy for tomorrow for the trip to Chicago, for the Minecraft experience. All right, so it's a molecule. Avoid mammalian products. That's a word that I haven't heard used very often. Mammalian. Mammillionaire. Beef, pork, lamb, venison, milk, cheese, butter. It's just the tick. Is this a new thing? I'm just gonna say in the U.S. I don't know if people are talking about this in other countries. Granted, are they talking about this in your country? Castles, you can't give up pizza. Pizza would be a big blow to me, but it may not hurt the most. All right, in the U.S. have skyrocketed due to an explosive 100-fold increase in positive antibody tests. I mean, it increased 100-fold, so that could be like from 1 to 100 in the whole entire country. I don't know if that's good or bad. They gave me no point of reference. Expanding ew. Expanding tick territories. At first, it was confined to the southeastern. However, global warming, Great Lakes region, parts of the Midwest. I mean, that's pretty much the whole United States. Oh, okay, granted, we just got the worst stuff then in the U.S. That's cool. Symptoms. Millions of impacted Americans. 450,000 have developed the allergy. The sheer volume of people who can no longer enjoy red meat or dairy. They must carry injectors. Ooh, like EpiPen type things. Can it be cured? Yeah, Cal, cool. At least they didn't say West Coast, right? I think you're fine. It cannot be cured. No. They'll find a way, right? If you can get infected by a transfer of a molecule, they can just transfer another molecule. And then you'll be fine. Natural remission. They can decline over time. So sometimes it just goes away. It says for many people. Many is a very broad term. Granted, can they bite through clothes? I don't think so. No, they're really really flat though. They're about as flat as so I'm saying that they're flat because they can crawl into places. Yeah, so I don't know. They could probably get as flat as the width of this deck box. Or like yeah. It's cuz like I have a Yu-Gi-Oh card here. Maybe they could crawl into something as small as the deck box. So that could be up your shoe and then like down up into your pant leg. That's usually how people get ticks, right? Or they could crawl down your back like here and you won't really feel it because they're tiny. Because Calcool, you said that they're really hard to spot. And like I said, one of the times that I found a tick on me, it was on my crown jewels. So that's how far it got up before it decided to find a place to call home. Granted, you're finished. I don't know. Let's ask Gemini. Are ticks beneficial to the environment at all? Okay, so why are they essential? Look at that flat little. All right here. Play several roles in a balanced ecosystem. They're universally disliked by humans. Yeah, this little flat shield spider. The backs of these things are so hard. You cannot break them with your fingers. Yeah. Come on, Gemini. Tell us something good. Um, so it's telling me that they're a good food source to birds and possums and other things. The Lone Star. The Lone Star tick. Oh, so it's only that one. Okay, we'll ask Gemini about the Lone Star one. See, this one is just BS. This one is reaching really hard. Ecosystem engineers by moving nutrients through food webs. When they feed on larger mammals, they are subsequently eaten by smaller predators, or when they die. This is just the circle of life. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like AI. What good is the star tick that carries the. Although just earlier tonight, AI was much more helpful to me than Google searches. Um, Probably because Google is showing me really bad results. But when I was trying to set up my Game Boy SP device thing, I couldn't figure out the the answer to one of the problems that I had for setup. I think it had to do with box art or something. I had to plug in my box art and it wasn't showing it. And then Reddit wasn't helping me, and the first couple forum posts were not helping me. But then the Gemini explanation was just right there at the top of the screen telling me exactly why and what I should do to fix it. And it helped me. So that's good. Yo, Asar fan. Thank you for the wait, hold on, 100. Yeah, I don't know how much that was exactly, but for the jewels. Thank you. And by the way, how's it going? I'm about to get off soon, but um I'm learning about the alpha gal disease, and we're all learning together. There we go. The Lone Star tick does not possess a good purpose designed to help humans. All right, what's the specific niches that this thing is filling? I feel like this is a very bad. Uh, this is not a good point for a benefit. That is a food source. The birds can find some other food. They can go eat some nuts, some berries, anything like that. Castles, thank you. Thank you so much. It's more mental than anything. I don't know if I'll ever recover from that. Yeah. Thank you for your generosity. But I'll I'll use it and maybe get some therapy from Dr. K on YouTube. Have you guys seen Dr. K? He's this brown guy. I think he's Indian, and he he talks to a lot of gamers, or like has like gamer problems that he brings up. The YouTube channel's name is Healthy Gamer GG. He comes up on my feed all the time, and he even talked to this Super Smash Bros. Commentator that used to be really popular like 10 years ago. Castles, you watch them diagnose anime characters. Yeah, he seems pretty legit though. I'm assuming he's currently a practicing therapist, right? So he probably gets clients from his videos that he puts out. And so that means he's doing it, and he's making content, and he's putting out free content and like free knowledge. So as far as I know, he seems like a pretty chill guy. And I can respect that. All right, what's this next thing? Managing white-tailed deer populations. They rely heavily on white-tailed deer as their primary host to reproduce. Gross. By feeding on these deer and transmitting native pathogens like bacteria, the tick acts as a natural check on deer. So they're killing deers is what is a benefit. I I feel like humans can do that just fine. If if the United States government just told Americans that deer, white-tailed deer were free game, people would just start going out into the woods with their guns like every single day and shooting all the deer. And then you'd probably have a deer scarcity. What's the word? Endangerment. Strengthening their immunity. So maybe that's what they're doing for us right now. They're strengthening the human immunity to alpha gal disease. Although, if it's anything like Fantastic Four, where you get your molecules all mixed up, then that means you're just gonna pass down the alpha gal to your children, and then they'll be born with it too. So I don't know. They're really messing with things. Hmm. All right. Is alpha gal passed down to human children? All right, last question of the night, probably. All right. Well, that's good. It is not hereditary. If we can trust this. I'm assuming we can trust this, right? Because if you can't trust Gemini, what can you trust in life? Castles, at least you cannot transfer it to anyone else after this. I have a question for it. What if human with alpha gal bites another human? Why is there zero risk? Yeah, Franklin. Um, I I cannot trust this. So that means I I don't trust that it's not human to human. Look at this. They're saying that Oh no, they're just saying that the human mouth can give you all sorts of other nasty stuff. Yeah, we're gross too. Granted, let's see. If someone recovers, are there lingering effects? Oh, it's called remission. I don't know the correct terms. Enters remission? Granted, let's find out. But yeah, Castles, what did Gemini say? You asked him or her to go out with you. I will not use pronouns for the AI. What did it say? I would hope yes. Higher plaque buildup. Man, I already have that. I used to have this lower retainer in the bottom of my teeth. Did anyone else have this put in by their dentist or orthodontist? After I had braces when I was a teenager, they put in this metal bar on like the front 4 or 6 teeth on the bottom row. And eventually I had them removed. But it already made a difficult place to keep clean in dental hygiene and brushing and flossing. It made it like 10 times harder to keep clean and made it plaque build up like crazy. But at one point, I just asked the dentist to like cut it off, and they did. They were very nice about it. I was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And he got like some little buzzy saw thing, like a handheld buzzy saw, and he just chopped that sucker off and scraped off the forever cement glue. Food anxiety. You're just reading the labels. Lingering gastrointestinal issues. So you can get IBS and probably be super gassy. So like 2 mental things: food anxiety and tick bite hyper awareness. And risk of a relapse. So yeah, people just got stomach problems after this. Getting the alpha gal. Funny name for it though. Castles. You say Gemini said that it's AI, so you cannot go out on a date or have personal relations. And then it said you can draft a message for someone. Okay. It always asks that follow-up question at the end. Gemini and Chat GPT, they're like, but if you want, I can do this for you. All right. It's about 12 a.m., just like a couple seconds off. So I gotta get off now. Need my beauty sleep for the Chicago trip. Gonna be eating lots of good food. I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit of it. I don't know exactly how good of a job I'm gonna do because I'm gonna have 2 little minions running around with me. But maybe I'll try to take some sort of video and post it as a YouTube video. It might not do really well. It might not be edited really well, but just to kind of post some sort of update out there. Yeah, gonna be doing for sure Giordano's pizza. What else was there? I'm gonna try to find a Chicago hot dog. There's one more thing that Chicago's famous for. I forgot. Oh, Italian beef sandwich. Those are the 3 things that I should try. And then whatever else I get up to down there. But the main purpose is going to be for the Minecraft experience. If anyone missed that part, I'm going to be going to that like interactive Minecraft 1-hour adventure and do that with my family. So it'll be fun. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a good time. Thanks for watching me play Minecraft and exploring the caves with me, and mostly talking about alpha gal and ticks and what they are good for. Franklin Castles, thank you for the super again. I really appreciate it. Granite, Monkey, Calcool. Yeah, I think I said everybody. And then Asara fan too for the jewels, and Cape to Coast, DD4 and Foodie Love Story, everybody. Yeah, drop your emojis if you got them. All right, and then my next video and next live stream will not be till at least Friday this week, because I'll be out for a good while, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll post some pictures on YouTube just to like do like a little post and keep it updated. But yeah, good night everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later.